Hi, my name is Sunil Fernandes and I'm the editor of Goodreturns.in. We'll quickly today review the credit policy that just happened a few minutes back. It was a status quo policy in the sense there was nothing much. Interest rates were held steady. The cash reserve ratio, as we call it, was held steady. So it's practically a status quo policy. The RBI has given its real concerns over the risks for inflation. So to that extent, we might not see any more rate hikes, probably at least in the next policy as well. One takeaway from this policy is that it is going to be the last, or rather it was the last monetary policy of the current RBI governor, Dr. Raghuram Rajan. His term expires on September 3 and we'll have a new RBI governor next month. There's no successor has been announced as yet, and people are hopeful that there are 3 or 4 names shortlisted, and we have to see who will fit with the large shoes of Dr. Raghuram Rajan. Another important takeaway from this policy is that this would also be the last biennial policy where the governor decides on the interest rates. Henceforth, it will be a committee that is looking into the policy, and there will be members of the committee who will decide on interest rates. So to that extent, it is also one of the takeaways from the policy. Coming back to the monetary policy per se, what we feel is that the RBI is really concerned about retail inflation, going by the statement of the policy. And the thing is, the retail inflation moved up sharply in the month of June to 5.77%. That's one reason why the RBI maintained a status quo on the interest rates, and this was largely expected. So it's not come as a surprise. It's just held interest rates and CRR, everything steady. And another takeaway is that there's going to be a gush of liquidity from the RBI, and it is very clearly mentioned that it will ease liquidity in the short to medium term. We're not sure at the moment whether the banking sector is really having liquidity driven issues, but I think there is fair amount of liquidity already in the banking system. I think that's about the monetary policy, and there's really nothing much to talk about in a status quo policy, and I think that's about it as far as the policy is concerned. Thank you so much. Also, you can subscribe to our videos. There's a button there, and which you can view and subscribe to videos, so you get the videos straight.